Breaker, breaker, channel 7, whiskey, calling out for birdie. Alright, this new one. Alone, alone. Never confirmed others, haven't moved. I do appreciate you keeping things short. I am happy to take the time figuring out whatever you send, however long, but I'm thinking maybe it isn't the most fun for you to tap out all of that on whatever system you've got set up. Or maybe you're not able to for some reason. Either way, yeah, thanks. Thanks for giving so much with so little. You say you haven't confirmed others, so I'm wondering if that means you've had some potential encounters. I'm going to guess they've been on whatever radio you're using, so maybe that's why you've had a hard time confirming. And if you can't call out, well, not everyone is going to bother figuring out Morse or even recognize it if they're just scanning through channels really fast. And you say you haven't moved, which might limit the likelihood of someone hearing your messages, but then again, you seem to have rigged something up to broadcast far, far. But maybe that's a recent development for you. What were you doing before? Do you remember the day that everything went all hinky? I guess it's your turn to ask questions. I can be patient. I've got nothing else to do. I think I mentioned already, but we were away from regular society when it all changed. Laying low, I guess you could call it. Maybe you'll ask a question about that, but could you maybe not ask any questions about that? Not yet, anyway. I think that's more 10th date stuff, you know? Anyway, all this to say that if there's any way to have been even more ignorant of the events of the world than we were in that time, I have a hard time imagining it. I've tried so many times over the years to think back on those weeks and really try to remember anything that was off. A sound, a flash of light, a smell in the air, anything. All I can remember are the dreams, the nightmares I was having. And those were about, well, it was obvious what they were about. It had nothing to do with, well, with anything. I wonder if it even matters anymore. There are those times I wonder if we did experience it happening. Whatever it was, and we just didn't think about it at the time because it's what gave us the opportunity we had. Maybe I've said that before too. It's hard to know what thoughts are the same ones that have been running around in my head forever and what thoughts are the ones I'm actually saying aloud. Like sometimes you'll have a conversation with someone in your dream and then the next day be talking to that very same person only to realize that you're referencing a conversation with them that never actually happened. I've had so many conversations with Harry in my dreams. Those ones are usually pretty obviously not real, though. But this is a little like that, you and me. A conversation and not. Speaking my thoughts aloud while you're limited to 3-word sentences, forced to listen to me ramble on about nothing at all. Who are you talking to in your dreams? Who have you been trying to find with your messages all these years?